Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new here, my name's Braid, and if you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much again. I upload 2 to 3 times a week, so please subscribe so that you don't miss any of my content. I talk about everything from beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and just life in general. So yeah, we just keep it 100. We talk about absolutely everything. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about my non-surgical nose surgery. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a non-invasive nose augmentation where you don't have to go under the knife to fix, a little something that you're bothered about on your nose. And what it is, it's a filler. It's made of hyaluronic acid. I'll put a bit more info about exactly what it is here or down below in the comments. So I'm just going to give you a bit of an insight to my experience of the procedure. Did it hurt? How much it cost? The healing process and all of that juicy stuff. So yeah, basically I had mine done about 2 weeks ago, and I went to a company called Kanvas Cosmetics. Brilliant company. I'll link all the details below. And so I filmed the whole procedure just to show you exactly what goes on when you have it done, but I have absolutely no regrets. I'm so happy with my results, and I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an insight into it, just so that if you're thinking about doing it, then you can get someone else's perspective. What I found when I was doing my research, which you have to do your research, guys. Please do your research before you do any kind of cosmetic procedure, okay? What I found when I was doing my research was there wasn't that many dark skin people talking about it. There was a few, but not as many as I'd like. So, and our nose shape is different, so it would have been great to get more people talking about their experiences, coming from someone from an ethnic. Ooh, I can't speak today. Someone from an ethnic background. So that's what I want to do today, so you can have an idea of what it was like, see the results, and yeah. Okay, enough of the chatting now. So I'm going to now put the video on for you so you can watch the procedure, and then at the end I'm going to come back and answer a few questions and kind of talk about a few more bits. Disclaimer, guys, this is my experience, so if you're thinking about doing it, please do your research. I'm just talking about it from my perspective and everything I did up into the process. But if it's something that you really want to do, I would say really look into it thoroughly. Don't take anyone's kind of experiences. That's it. That didn't make any sense. So sorry. Anyway, guys, just keep on watching, okay? So that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. So what I asked for during my procedure was I basically wanted to have a bit more of a structure to my bridge, and I wanted this tip lifted. I'll insert a video of the before and after so you can see the side profile, how you lifted. And it is still a little bit swelling at the moment, but because it takes about 2 weeks to heal fully. So, but you can see, just come up close to the camera, you can see now that I've got a bit more of a bridge just there. But like I said, it's still a bit swollen, so it's not completely healed just yet. But so far so good. I'm very, very pleased with the results. Right, so on to the questions. I'm just gonna grab my piece of paper so I don't forget. Okay, so number one, does it hurt? I would say yes and no. So the bit where they inject on the tip of the nose, that's where it hurts the most. But I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, probably about a 4, I'd say. I've got a medium pain threshold, so you know, if you're worried that it's gonna be extortionate, it's not, but it is uncomfortable. What I would say is that you do feel the filler going in, which is a bit weird, but you know, there's nothing to worry about. And then when he injected these points, I didn't feel anything at all. It's literally just a sharp scratch, and that was it. But yeah, it didn't hurt. Well, it did and it didn't. All right. Next question is aftercare. Now, depending on what, on where you go, on what what's the word? Esthetician you go and see. Everyone has different aftercare, but the main ones are the main things I was told to do was, one, no makeup for 12 hours. I couldn't use a sauna in a steam room for about 2 weeks, and no hot baths for what was it? I think it was a couple of days. No hot bath, and basically you can't wear glasses or anything. And the reason for that is because the filler is still setting. So if you place something heavy on that, you're gonna get the indent before it seals completely, because it takes about 2 weeks for the filler to fully harden. And if you apply heat or from steam or hot bath or a shower, it's again, it messes with the filler, so it could move around and it just could completely ruin your the look. So, and you don't want that when you've paid all that money. The reason why you shouldn't wear makeup is because you don't want any kind of infection, because obviously the injection points are still open, so just make sure that's kind of healed. I mean, they do clean it a bit. They do clean it off, so like it's, you know, it's you don't get any infection, but it's just best just not to wear makeup. I mean, you can wear it on your face, but just, you know, it's just for 12 hours. You can do without. Next question, the healing process. Okay, so this is one thing I wasn't actually really expecting, because when I was doing my research before my procedure, a lot of people were saying, oh, the healing process was quite quick. There was swelling straight after the procedure, but then after that there wasn't much, you know, they didn't really feel much and it healed quickly. Now, my experience was different. After the procedure, yes, there was swelling, but there wasn't much pain afterwards. It was only, I would say, maybe about 6 to 8 hours, I started to get a headache. And it's kind of like a migraine type of headache, and that just got progressively worse. But it's nothing to be alarmed about, because, you know, everyone reacts differently everyone reacts differently basically. So yeah, so the headache got worse, and then it just stayed. I found it quite difficult to sleep because I could just feel like it was just throbbing, and that lasted about, I'd say, how did it last? 2 to 3 days. Yeah, about 2 to 3 days it lasted. It got progressively less painful, so it was definitely a lot more manageable. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, there is a bit of pain depending on the person. You know, everybody's different. Everyone's different. Right. Now, how much did it cost? So I had mine done with a company called Kanvas Cosmetics, who are based all over the UK. So they basically spend their day at different parts of the UK, and I had mine done in my area where I live. And it cost £249 for the procedure, and it only took about 20 to half an hour, mainly because obviously you do the consultation, you speak to the practitioner about what you want. Don't know what I'm doing back there. You speak to the practitioner about what you want, and yeah, he talks about, you know, what's going to happen, what to expect, and all that good stuff. And then yeah, the actual procedure itself took about 15 minutes, and that was it. And then that's it. You got to go about your day. There's no downtime. You can literally do it in your lunch break, go back to work. Obviously, you're gonna have a bit of a red nose and, you know, a little bit of swelling, but you know, hey ho. Yeah, that was that. So last question, any regrets? 100% no. 100% no. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I've been looking into it for years now. I originally wanted to have the proper surgery, but then I thought to myself, you know, it is reversible, but it's risky. So this started to kind of bubble up, you know, in social media, and everyone started talking about it, and I really did my research, and I thought, you know what, why not? Let me just try it. You know, I'm old enough, and I've done it. I've looked into it properly, so I did it, and absolutely no regrets. You know, I love how it's changed my face. I love that it's so subtle that even my family haven't even noticed I've done it. I haven't told them yet. I'm sure they'll see it when they're watching this. But yeah, I have absolutely no regrets. So that's just me. So that's that. Right, so thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you liked this content, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe so you get more and more of my content. If there's anything else you guys would like to see, please comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.